Insta360, the brand famous for 360 cameras and tiny action cams, just got leaked, making something nobody expected: a full mirrorless camera with interchangeable lenses and the internet. Half is saying it's fresh, the other half is calling it hideous. But here's the thing: this might be the most important camera launch of 2026. Let me show you everything that just leaked. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Insta360 has always been known for action cameras and 360 cameras. But what just leaked? This is something completely different. This is their first ever mirrorless camera. Interchangeable lenses, a bigger sensor, physical control dials, and a design that has split the entire internet in half. Today we are breaking down every single detail of this leaked camera: design, specs, price, release date. Everything. Back in January 2026, Insta360's own CEO, Jingkong Liu, also known as JK Liu, accidentally posted a photo on Weibo. And in the background of that photo, you could clearly see a white camera body sitting on a desk, a camera nobody had ever seen before, a camera with a lens attached that looked suspiciously like an Olympus kit lens. People freaked out, but it was blurry, it was in the background, so everyone kind of filed it away as a rumor. Fast forward to April 17th, 2026, trusted leaker Igor Bogdanov, who goes by Quadro News on X, dropped crystal clear hands-on photos of the same camera: top plate, side view, white body, official branding. And suddenly, the rumor turned into real hard evidence. So what exactly is this camera? It's being called the Insta360 Z1, though that's an internal prototype name, not confirmed for retail yet. But here's what matters. This is Insta360's first ever interchangeable lens mirrorless camera, full stop. And it's not using some random mount. It uses micro four thirds, or MFT, which means it's compatible with hundreds of existing lenses from Olympus, Panasonic, Sigma, and more. In the leaked photos, you can actually see an Olympus M Zuiko 14 to 42 millimeters of 3.5 to 5.6 kit lens mounted right on the front. That's the clearest possible confirmation of the MFT mount you could ask for. Now let's talk about the design, because this is where the internet started fighting. The camera has a clean white finish with Z1 and XA inside lettering on the top plate. And the overall vibe? Think Panasonic GM1 or Olympus Pen series. Ultra compact, no big grip, no chunky viewfinder, pure modern minimalism. Here's what we can see in the leak shots: no EVF, no electronic viewfinder. So if you're a traditional photographer who needs to put your eye to the camera, this isn't built for you. But for vloggers and travel shooters, that's actually great news, because it keeps the body tiny. A large flip-up touchscreen and the interface. It looks like an evolved version of the Insta360 Ace Pro action camera UI. So if you've ever used an Ace Pro, this will feel immediately familiar. Physical control dials on top. And this is huge for Insta360. Dedicated wheels for aperture and exposure compensation. This is the first time Insta360 has ever put proper manual dials on a camera. That's a massive step toward being taken seriously by real photographers. Hot shoe on top, so you can attach an external mic or flash, plus dual built-in microphones on the body itself. Front command dial for quick on-the-fly adjustments while shooting. Now, some earlier prototype shots showed a tan or beige rugged casing, almost like a Desert Edition skin. That's probably just a testing cover. The production version is clearly the sleek white design from the leak, and honestly, love it or hate it, it looks nothing like any other camera out there right now. Let's get into the specs, because what's been rumored here is genuinely exciting. Sensor, micro four thirds format. Resolution pointing to around 20 megapixels, specifically 5,280 by 3,956 pixels based on what insiders are saying. That's a dramatically larger sensor than anything Insta360 has made before. We're talking action cam company goes big sensor territory. Lens mount, active MFT mount, meaning autofocus and aperture control should work with existing lenses. Not just a dumb adapter situation. video. Now here's where it gets really interesting. In the leaked design, you can clearly see visible heat sinks built into the body. That's a huge hint that this camera is designed for serious video work, potentially 4K at 120 frames per second, or maybe even better. That kind of heat management isn't built in unless you're pushing serious video specs. Stabilization, and this is the part I'm most excited about. Insta360's legendary flow state stabilization, the same AI-powered smoothing that makes their action cams look like they're on a gimbal, could be coming to this mirrorless body. There are also unconfirmed rumors of actual in-body image stabilization, or IBIS. If both of those are true together, that's a game changer for vloggers and run-and-gun shooters. Screen: large, fully articulating flip-up touchscreen. Ace Pro-style interface. Build: compact mirrorless body. No EVF, physical dials, hot shoe. So when these photos dropped on Reddit's r/m43 community, the Micro Four Thirds subreddit, people had thoughts. Some people said, hideous. They don't love the white body, the lack of viewfinder, the action cam-looking screen UI. Other people said fresh, modern, clean, different from everything else out there. One comment that stuck out said it's infinitely more useful than whatever GoPro just released. And another person said, and this is the one I keep coming back to, this is amazing for Micro Four Thirds. And here's why that last comment matters so much. Micro Four Thirds has been struggling for years. Panasonic and OM System, the two big brands keeping MFT alive, have both shifted focus to expensive flagship pro bodies. The GH7, the OM1 Mark II, great cameras, but they're not cheap and they're not small. The compact, beginner-friendly, travel-sized MFT camera? That gap has basically been abandoned. Nobody's been filling it. And now in the same week, GoPro announced their own MFT action camera, and Insta360 leaks this. Suddenly, two of the biggest action camera brands in the world are both betting on Micro Four Thirds. That's not a coincidence. That's a signal. If Insta360 brings their AI processing, their flow state stabilization, and their beginner-friendly UI to a proper MFT mirrorless body at an aggressive price, they could genuinely shake up an entire camera category. So when can you actually buy it, and how much will it cost? There's no official announcement yet, but the timeline is telling. The CEO accidentally leaked it in January. Crystal clear hands-on photos dropped in April. The progression is moving fast. Most speculation points to a fall 2026 launch, possibly at a major camera event later in the year. On price? The rumored range is $599 to $799 body only. If that's accurate, that's an aggressive entry into the mirrorless market, cheaper than most comparable MFT bodies from established brands. Now, before we all go crazy, there are still some big unknowns. Will IBIS actually be confirmed? What are the exact video specs? Is it 4K 60p, 4K 120p, or higher? How's the battery life? Will it overheat during long video sessions, even with those heat sinks? And what lenses will Insta360 sell alongside this at launch? Will there be a native prime lens? Or are we purely relying on third-party MFT glass? These are all questions we're waiting on. The moment Insta360 makes an official announcement, I'll have a video up immediately. So make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on. So to sum it all up, Insta360's first mirrorless camera has leaked. It's called the Z1 internally. It has a Micro Four Thirds mount, a rumored 20-megapixel sensor, physical control dials, Insta360's signature stabilization, and a design that is dividing the internet right down the middle. Whether you love the look or hate it, one thing is clear: Insta360 is not playing small anymore. Drop a comment below. Are you excited about this camera? Does the design work for you, or do you think it looks too much like an action cam? I want to know what you think. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It seriously helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.